right, guys, I'm back. All right, we're doing tabletop RPG right now. We're just doing a little bit of setup. Excuse me. Give me a second. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. You guys have all your tokens set up and everything?
Yeah.
Voltaire. Oh, hold on, wait. Did I not give you guys? 1 second. Need to see if I. Oh yeah, my bad. This was my fault. All right,
There we go.
Should be able to see everyone's stuff, including the numbers, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I can see everything now.
Voltaire,
Yeah,
you have a rest bonus? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Any last? You guys have any questions or anything you guys want to buy or anything like that? Before?
Yes, we've submitted
we have
2
some
purchases.
stuff.
You submit 2 purchases to the provisioner?
It's 3.
Yeah.
3.
Oh,
Okay,
3.
Hold on. Let me check what those were.
Yeah, the last 3 were us.
And we don't know what the cartographer's kit does, but we want it.
The cartographer. So there's no like. We didn't really add the item. It was more like people requested it. What we're gonna do with the cartographer's kit is that it allows you to accurately record the location of a place for the purposes of making it available to other people for sale or whatever. If you want to sell like the map, basically, the cartographer's kit lets you sell the map. Basically, that's what it's for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right now. Let me do your purchases real quick. Let's see. Fresh fruit bundle from Calia. Fresh fruit, bundle of vegetables. One fresh fruit, 1 bundle of vegetables, and cartographer's kit. Okay, 1 second. There's not much food this patch, huh?
Yeah, I
That was
am
on purpose.
10. I am 10 klims short from getting another food bundle, and I'm going to
GG.
need it.
I will give you 10.
I will. I was gonna say I can just loan you 10.
All right, I'll pay you back 20.
Is it a fruit?
Yes, I'll get a fruit this time.
That's all that's left, basically. And then a cartographer's kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sold out. GG. Yeah, the shop was kind of the shipment was bad. But that's how it is. The shop is random.
I'm seeing a lot of iron for sale. That's not bad at all.
Well, if you look at so I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you read the there's like a little blurb that she says at the beginning.
Oh yeah, I saw the
Yeah, the blurb
penguins.
actually affects like all of like these things are actually like random rolled, and they affect the supply of stuff. So basically, what happens in the world actually outside of Mirane actually affects the prices of the imports.
So is there like a roll for like a goods that gets a bonus or a sale off, and another roll for a penalty for the week?
Yes. So the effects. So there were the events for this cycle, which is like 2 weeks, is that there's the war that's driving the food prices up. That there were activist disruptions at metalworking facilities in Eisenstadt, and then the Tengu and Harpy caravans came down from the mountains, so it lowered silver prices. And then there were favorable winds from the seas from Carrara, which is why the fish was cheaper than the fruit and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Someone was not happy that all the fish got bought.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he's mad.
That guy.
All of that stuff
Mad
is
about
important
Jack.
too. Those are all like kind of like events, basically.
I, for one, think he has a really dashing mustache.
Yeah, you like him?
I mean, I agree with him. I can't believe people
Chaos
are leaving
says-
those holes on the ground and are
Yes,
taking all the
imagine
fish.
trusting Alka with money. You ain't getting that back.
Guys, it was one time. It was one time, and I worked my ass off to get you guys. I tried doing that.
He's like, he has
It
this
was one-
reputation now because we were playing Vampire Survivors, and he
I
like
didn't know
just
how much
joined
it
the
was worth.
server, and he took everyone's shit out of the trash.
You had a lot of...
So
Wow.
like now everybody just sees
Was
him as a
sneaky.
ninja looter. It's fucking hilarious.
I had
Actually,
no idea how much it was worth.
it's so funny.
So,
You had a lot of it, so I thought
All right.
it was okay.
We're gonna get started because this is kind of a very long adventure. You guys are going on a 21-day expedition or some shit.
Yeah,
That's really
wanna
fucking long. I hope you guys
pull
have
us
food
to-
for this.
well,
that's fine.
that's what all the food violence for.
That's why I
Okay.
needed the 10.
One of you guys has a culinary kit, right? You know you can't eat raw. You can't eat straight
I have
food
one.
without a culinary kit. Okay.
We-
Yeah, I also have
Yep.
one.
Okay. Cool.
And I have one too.
Okay. So
I can't get to.
okay. I'm gonna grab your. So any last minute purchases, or are you guys going now?
I believe
Did you say that the
I believe we're ready.
cartographer's kit was sold out, or
You bought the last one. Sorry, I approved
Okay, okay.
all of them. Approved. Sorry.
Thank you kindly.
I only do these at night because I stream, so like I don't really have time. So like it's only like when I finish stream, I usually do the yes. A recap? There is no recap. What recap? This is a different group. Just an idea of what's going on. Oh my god! What the hell?
What the hell?
Hold on. Yoshi, thank you so much for the bits and like also. Oh man, thank you.
YOLO Asian donated $50.
Holy fuck,
Halo
thank you,
love the
YOLO.
content and the Patreon stuff. Sent from the Philippines. Gonna try the Pinoy buffet that was in a vet.
No, I
Hope
agree.
you and Chatters are well.
I heard it closed down. My friend told me that closed down, YOLO. Thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the huge tip, man. Thank you. And Yoshi, thank you for the bits again. Thank you. All right, let's see. Do rations expire? No, not really. Not rations. The other food does. The other food can, but rations are pretty hardy. That's like the good thing about them. Okay. So you guys are done, right? You guys are gonna go now? Just gonna head out now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and my wingless
Any
comrades
questions
are
before we
riding
go? Any questions?
Oh, wait. Before we
How
go,
does hunting work?
I have 2 things to lend to Teraval and Calia.
To lend?
Yes. I'm going to give each of them a lightning flask, and just say, use it. Just tell them that use it whenever they see fit. But if you don't,
You mean the lightning
Elemental flask?
elemental flask?
yes, elemental mixture flasks.
Okay. Sure.
You giving it to who?
Teraval and Calia.
Oh. I'm burdened now.
Okay.
Okay, then Teraval and
Let me know when you guys are
Voltaire.
ready to actually go.
But that's
I'm
my
good.
last thing.
I don't have anything else to lend.
Hold on. I'm gonna put hold on, a little Discord kit up. 1 second.
Those kits are pretty heavy. They take up 4. That's why I'm already full.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on real quick. Let me. Sorry, 1 second. I need to. Select the server. Fuck, what's the name of my server again? It was.
Lyrian Chronicles.
Thank you. Oh, fuck. Does this not work for... Sorry, I'm trying to add... Fuck. Does this only work for? Oh, there. Okay. How do I hide mine? I want. How do I remove my own? I can't remove my own avatar from this. SMH. Browser source. 1 second. There we go. This should help. I'm gonna move it somewhere, but this should help with because there's a lot of people speaking and like I it's kind of hard to tell who's who. So this is gonna help out with people being able to. Does it help chat a lot? I put the freaking the thing there. That should help with like the understanding like who's talking, right? Excellent idea. Yeah. Is psionics a part of the world? Kind of. It's just like another thing of magic, basically. Okay. Are you guys are ready now? 100%. This is your last chance. See if you guys want to buy anything, like or do anything like ahead of time. Like you have to do it now.
I am ready.
Yeah,
I am ready.
Go.
Ready
I'm
already?
ready to go,
Okay.
man.
Here we go. All right. Okay, so I can't really answer any like lore questions and stuff right now for chat and stuff, but let me give you like a quick breakdown of what's going on. This is an open world living world campaign. So there are a lot of players playing in it. I think we have like over 50 players right now playing in the game, and they submit like expedition plans into like this kind of wild, like untamed, like sort of magical radiation zone. It's kind of similar to it's like it's a radiation zone that like nobody is allowed to go into, and they're basically going in there and like ransacking it for stuff, and that's the plot of the game. But it's really dangerous. There's dangerous creatures everywhere, and like lots of people die going on these expeditions, and that's kind of the whole thing. But people are doing it for various reasons. Some people doing it for research, some people doing it for money, some people doing it for fame and glory, and whatever their reason is, the adventurers go on this thing, and they all have this town where they coordinate like expeditions so that they can get like the right kind of people. Yeah, it's a frontier. Okay. So the first, and this is always the first part of it, is they're going through the pass. This is the final pass to get to the other end. There are two ways into the it's called the Astral Line, which is where the big radiation thing is. There's two paths to get into it, and they're taking the safe route. This is the safe route to get in. Safe relatively. It's not actually safe, but it's relatively safe. And this is called the Sarge's Pass, and it's kind of this narrow like road that's like kind of carved into like inside the mountains, and there are like various different roads. Like there's tunnels like here, there's like ways you can go over the top of the mountain. Some people walk through like the bottom of the valley. There's different ways to go, but this is the most typical route, is to take like this kind of pseudo road that's like cut into the side of the mountain. All right.
So
Yes.
can I keep my aura active from the start?
Which
or would that be distracting?
what aura. I also just
The
heads up.
aura
I
of
don't
protection.
look up any character sheets for this, so all of the fights are completely like not like designed, not accounting for you. So some fights are actually like going to be very difficult to win if you don't have the right comp. But I don't actually know what your classes are and like what your characters are capable of. So it's actually true. What's the word? True blind to like your comp. So what is that? So sorry. What is your class?
Shield Paladin.
Oh shit, a paladin. So that's the first time I had a paladin. Okay, let me look it up.
I have a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
Aura
Yeah, I
of
don't
protection.
actually. The crazy thing is I actually don't remember every class in the game because there's so many. There's so
Choice
many
paralysis.
classes. There's like I just think there's like 100 now or something. There's a ton of classes, so I always have to look them
More
up.
to
Even
come.
though, yeah.
And more to come.
Yeah, more to come. I think there's like 8 coming out next patch.
Boy,
So aura protection. Says aura protection around yourself. And other than 30 if you take some block action, you may spend 1 mana to replace. Oh. So this like this thing you would activate basically in combat.
Okay.
You would activate this like in combat, but you could activate it as your first action when you enter combat, basically. Does that make sense? So you don't have it up all the time. It's something that you turn on. But when you're not in combat, you generally not have this on, unless it specifically says so. And yeah, the reason behind that is like when something costs 0 mana, it's basically the assumption that it's only for a short period of time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So it's basically in the context of like a actual combat encounter that the mana expenditure is so low that it wouldn't affect like your actual mana reserves. But then if you were to have it up all the time, then it would.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 1 mana per hour or something, or
Something like that, yeah.
or 1.
But generally, like you would just, especially since it's a zero AP, you would generally turn it on at the beginning of combat. Only time it would really matter is if you get surprised and you are unable to use an action before that triggers. That's the only time. So, a little explanation of that for the chat. There are 2 major resources in the game. One being mana, which is like your basically your it's your magic capability. Everyone in this setting uses magic, even fighters. Everyone is magically augmented in some way, and that's how a fighter is able to like fight like a high level wizard. Is that the fighter is also using magic to like augment their muscles, basically. And anyway, mana is that resource. The other resource is called reaction points, and that's the red number that you see on the screen. That is their stamina, like their actual physical stamina of being able to move around and like quickly move around and react to things. And the red resource reactions, it refills at the beginning of every combat, whereas mana does not. Mana regens really slowly. So that's like a resource you don't want to like burn, because that one you can actually go into the next fight and have no mana. Whereas stamina like always regens as long as you have a little break between the next combat. Sorry. So did I answer your question? Sorry. About the aura?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, did I really not prepare a thing for this? I might have not. So I'll just describe it, I guess. As you guys enter the Sarge's Pass, which is a alpine biome. There are a few scattered trees and a couple goats that are like up high up in the mountains, kind of like going from mountain to mountain. And you see like a bunch of you every now and then you see like a giant eagle fly overhead. You're walking along this pass that is kind of carved into the side of the mountain, and you can see a very, very steep drop going below. On your first day out, it looks nice and it's the weather's nice at the very, very, very beginning as you guys head out. You guys think it's going to be a great day, but all of a sudden, an incredibly heavy blizzard hits. What do you guys do?
Does anyone
probably
have
hunker-
any fire? I have some torches.
Sorry.
I have some torches as well. Maybe we should hunker down, try to weather the storm.
All right.
Might not
So you
be
guys
as
find
bad.
you guys find a place to camp, and so now you guys each get one action for how you're gonna deal with the cold. So what are you guys gonna do? It's like way colder than normal, and it's kind of weird. It's like normally not this bad. Either it might just be really, really incredibly bad luck, basically.
Yeah, and then no reason to start assuming that there's just a monster about.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can I use torch and some to get some sticks and stuff and make a little bonfire?
You guys can, yeah. You can make a little fire. Basically, like each of your actions that you take for this, I'm going to judge that against. You can use any action or any skill, basically, but the action that you do is going to determine like what happens for each of you.
All right, who wants to go first? Can I go first?
Oh wait, I actually
Could I
did have it
use
seen.
revival?
I did have it seen actually. Wait, did I? What the fuck?
I can contribute a torch to the bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to use survival to try and find a good place for shelter?
Sure. Go ahead and do that.
I use survival to find a good spot for the camp.
That is a
Nice
20.
roll. That's a good roll. Me,
That's a good bonus.
you like fully spec plus 11 down.
Only, yeah.
6 from stat and then plus 11. Wait, you have a 5 and a 6. Wait, yeah. I have 11.
That's just what the macro. The 11 is the bonus. Because I
What's
put
this?
5 skill points into it.
It's the 6.
The 6 is toughness, I believe.
Okay. And then so hold on. Wait, and the bonus is 11?
Yeah, my
11?
bonus is plus 11. I have 5 skill points in it.
5 regular skill points. So it would
I
be
believe so.
plus 11 then, because the 6 is your skill stat bonus.
Yeah.
So your total
Looks
bonus
like
would
it's
be
been
6
messed
plus
up.
5. Yeah. So it would actually the true
The
value would be, let's see, what are you at? 20. You have 14. Yeah. Okay, that's fine though.
So
Don't worry about it. Yeah. I thought you had expertise or something. I was like, damn, you went like
No.
fucking expertise in like snow climate. Like, what the fuck?
That would be big brained, honestly, because that's we're
It would, actually.
guaranteed.
That's true. You are guaranteed to like have a snow climate one way, like to like going in and out, basically. For now,
Yeah,
at
but, like-
least. Okay.
yeah, I just put them in wrong.
Okay. So I got Voltaire's action. What's the rest of you guys gonna do? Go one at a time.
I will also support Voltaire in looking for a good place that gets us out of the wind and out of the snow.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Could I use stealth to try to kind of hide as much of the light from the fire as we can, not be noticed?
I mean,
Stealth?
I mean, you can. I mean, you can do anything in tabletop. I would
Well, that-
suggest. Is it just your first game, right, Feyrod?
In Mirane, yeah.
In Mirane, okay. Yeah. Would you? Okay. I would suggest doing something related to preventing yourself from getting sick. Is what I would suggest to you.
Oh, so like
I
Medicine.
can contribute a torch. I don't have any matter. Much I can do.
Basically, it's very cold right now. There is a deep blizzard, and you are hunkered down now. So Teraval and Voltaire found you guys a nice place that's sort of shielded from the wind. So you're shielded from the brunt of it. You have your camp set up, and it's the wind is still howling. So the temperature is still really, really low, but you're at least protected from the wind shear right now. That's the situation that you're in. If you want to think about it for a bit, if you want to think about it for a bit, I can skip to someone. Sure.
I would try to roll athletics to find some things to help even protect the campsite even more, and build up the campsite.
You're gonna do that, or you want Calia to do that?
I have a +5 in athletics, and that's
okay. Go
unless
for it.
I'm rolling, because unless we're like intimidating the storm, I can't do much else.
Okay, so you're gonna try to gather some materials.
Brave the elements as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Okay.
Well, not great.
Well, I mean, I got my camping kit. The only other idea I had was to find like leaves and stuff and shove them in my clothes.
If you can find like extra wood or something flammable
And
for the fire.
That's what I tried to do,
So
basically.
here's the situation. Let me give you a little visualization, okay? Again, you're hunkered down behind this wall. The wind, you're protected from the wind shear. There's incredible wind outside of the area that you're in, and it's incredibly cold. Like it's a blizzard. You have Voltaire and Teraval who found this really nice nook for you guys to hide in. Now you have Rai, who is braving the storm, walking out into the storm to go grab you guys like some stuff to like set up to like protect your equipment from flying away in the blizzard. So that's the case that you guys are in right now.
Yeah, now we need to get a
fire.
good fire.
Right.
It might be handy for a fire,
Right.
yeah.
I'm contributing. How many torches should I contribute?
Do you guys have a camp kit?
I have one.
Yes.
One of you should probably set up the camp kit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought.
I mean that's free,
Oh,
but
I
like
thought
that's
I
free,
thought
but
that
like
was assumed. But
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so
I
you
was
have
gonna do
you have
that.
a camp kit. So like what are the torches for?
For
bonfire.
bonfire to keep warm.
Oh, so you're gonna sacrifice the torches for firewood, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
How many?
I'll sacrifice 2 of my torches.
Okay.
I can throw up one.
So
All
that's
right,
a
go
total
ahead,
of 3
Calia. What would you
torches.
like to do?
Oh, I mean, I can also throw it. I'll pull out my camping kit, set that up, also throw in some torches.
You're throwing one more torch in there?
Yeah, I'll throw in 2 more torches.
Okay. So make sure you deduct those from your inventory. All right. So here's the
Done.
result. Everybody roll a toughness check.
Like a saving throw?
That would be just raw toughness. 1d20 plus toughness. Okay. So everybody feels fine except for Rai, who feels a little bit under the weather because Rai did go out into the storm to secure all of the supplies. But everybody's efforts kind of contributed to mechanically it contributed to a better save, like a better save bonus. But Alki Rai took like a huge negative for actually walking out into the storm to like gather the stuff. But all of your things are secure, so you feel a little bit under the weather right now. Let's see. That is.
We appreciate the sacrifice, Rai.
So Rai,
And just
you
tempers
have
the
a
soul.
cold, and your highest stat is reduced by 1.
Can
In
I
the case
tell
of
that they have a
ties,
cold?
What's up?
in the case of ties,
What do you mean? in the
like
case
power
of-
and power and toughness are both my highest stat.
Oh, I guess you get to pick then.
I will pick.
Hold that thought. In the case of this, can I tell that they're suffering from a negative effect?
You can, yes. Well, they're obviously sick. I mean, you can tell everyone that you feel a little sick if you want, right? You can role play it out a bit. No?
He's quite stoic, but it's obvious he's sneezing and coughing.
Okay, all right.
Just because this is the start, I'm going to use Lay on Hands and overcharge it to get rid of the cold. So that's 2 MP and 1 EP.
Oh shit, that's right. You're a paladin. You can cure shit. Fuck. See, I told you I don't look it up. I don't.
Minus 2 AP or 2 MP. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like I said. I don't look it up. So normally you can't heal diseases with this, but this is a pretty basic thing. So like, you can do it because it's a fairly like it's like a low level cold. It's not like life threatening or anything like that, or some crazy like astral disease or anything like that. So yeah, you can cure it. Sure, you spend the mana for it. All right. So you heal and you feel better, Ryan. The debuff is gone.
Yeah,
I actually didn't look up. What people are. Sorry, go ahead.
Ray doesn't smile often, but he just goes this kind of big dumb smile and says thank you as he kind of bows graciously.
All right, continuing.
Pat Ray on the back and get back to hunkering down.
Yep. All right, so you continue on along the pass, okay? Now it's still it's not. So now the blizzard has died down slightly, but it can pick up again at any moment. Now you guys know that there is a path that you can take through a cave, and it's normally like it's a normal route that people take. So you guys are like, we're gonna go head that way. You're gonna go head that way and kind of cut through that way, so that it's the same amount of distance typically. In order to shelter yourselves from the cold, you're gonna take like this route, right? Again, a very common route. So you guys head through a pass that's normally traveled. You head into a cave. It's dark. You guys light up your torches. You don't use any resources or anything like that. You're walking through the cave. Again, a relatively safe cave. The air in there is a little bit better. It's not like as bitingly dry as it is like during the blizzard outside, and the temperature's more controlled. It's not super cold. So as you guys walk through, you guys are having like a nice leisurely walk through this cave. But as you get towards the back of the cave, you guys are like, what the fuck? There's a landslide blocking the way. Like how did this cave-in happen? There's like a cave-in right in front of you guys. So what are you guys gonna do? Do you guys turn back and you guys waste a day, or do you try to get through?
How bad does the landslide look?
It's pretty annoying, I'd say. But you do have 5 people, but it is something that is it's gonna take.
Could I roll perception to see if it's something feasibly that we could do?
Sure.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yeah, right.
I would roll. I would roll something along the lines of so perception will let you like see it, and you'll basically see that yes, it is indeed a landslide and it's pretty big. I would roll something along the lines that lets you like kind of triage a situation.
So like insight or common knowledge.
Common knowledge would probably work. There's a lot of things that would work here. Survival would work. Yeah.
You don't have a good survival roll?
Yeah,
I got a +3.
Whoever has the best
I
idea
fixed
here.
the stat for it.
You fixed it?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So you think that it would use a little bit of it's a little metagamey because you think it would take you 75 points total between the 5 of you to clear. You can use any skill, and then that will lower the thing. And you each get one action per day. So, like for instance, if you rolled fitness to just move the rocks out of the way, then it would be 1d20 plus your fitness bonus, and then it would subtract it from the 75. Does that make sense?
Right.
So if each of us rolled high enough, we could clear it.
Yes, but you can also use other things, but then I will determine the value of that myself. Does that make sense? So you can use skills if you want. You don't have to. You can use an ability. like anything you want, basically. How would you realistically do this? Yeah, where's the gnome? If you had a gnome, it would insta-clear, by the way.
Yes,
Can I use acrobatics or athletics? Which would be...
Well, think about, you have to move rocks out of the way. There's a pile of rocks covering the other end of the entrance.
I have
Sounds
a
like
dumb
athletics
idea.
check.
All right.
Oh.
Yep.
Which one had a dumb idea?
Apparently, it was real dumb.
You guys can do it in whatever order you like.
So, does the art skill cover sculptures and stonemasonry?
Oh no.
You can try it, but you can try anything. You just have to explain to me how you're using it, and then that value I will assign based on how I feel about it. So I might not agree with your the idea. But you're gonna have to commit to it. I'm not gonna tell you how good the thing will be. So you think about it. You have a pile of rocks. How do you clear it out?
Do you think we should wait out the storm or try to move these rocks?
I think we should move them.
I think
What?
it will be a good idea to clear these out for the next group.
Right.
Oh yes, true. This would be a good.
The
place
worst
to
thing
go.
the worst thing that happens, we have to take an extra day. So I think we should use our skills to try to move
On the
rocks
bright
out
side,
of the
it's
way.
pretty protected in the cave, right? You're not gonna hit like
Right.
really bad weather in there. So it's up to you guys.
I have a good idea to how to use the art skill, but I don't have the tools to do it.
Well, isn't that too bad?
That is.
I would like to use my wand.
The next group entering the cave looking for shelter. What are these statues doing here?
A landslide and very nice carving.
Yes.
So, Captain, what's our decision?
Just begin going down the line and moving these rocks. If you have a better way of clearing it, utilize it.
All right.
I would like to use my wand and blast rocks.
Okay, go for it. Roll, I guess, your power.
I see Calia take their weapon out. I step
power?
back a little.
Wait, slow down. Before, if we're rolling power,
Well, I mean, if you're using the wand, right? A wand to blow it up, that would be like
yeah.
based on your power.
So if I'm gonna give you a boost if you're doing that.
It would be 1d20 plus power.
So if you're rolling
All right.
power, I think I'm gonna try to pull out my axe and attack Vajra with lightning damage.
Wait, no. Wrong person.
Wait, no, wrong person? Oh, wrong person. Oh shit.
Wait, you guys have 2 Raijins?
Yes, we
I'm
do.
not a Raijin.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I just realized that's
I
some
was getting-
implications for later.
The conductor technique.
Yes.
All
I
right,
was
go
getting
ahead.
quite confused. So I was like, I
You
don't know
don't
how
have the
you want
conductor
to buff me.
technique right now.
But
All right,
basically,
okay,
this is
go
the
ahead.
best I can do because none of my skills are useful here. So I'll just blast some rocks. So I started blasting.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, nice. All right. So you do a really great job. You're just sitting there like blasting the rocks, just kind of like making them like smaller so it's easier for everybody to move around. All right. Now, Rai, what do you want to do?
Would attacking Vajra for the lightning boost?
Whoa! I'm not. I'm gonna use athletics. I'm just gonna move
you're
the
gonna-
rocks with my hand.
Oh, okay.
If you have a good athletics roll, then yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yes.
Do you want to go for it then?
Yes.
All right. So anyway, I started blasting. Nice.
I'm just gonna use.
Vajra walks
Okay,
over and
gotcha.
just moves the rocks. Just moves the rocks. Like, whatever, I don't need to do this. I'm just gonna move the rocks.
Oops, I was laughing too much. So I rolled a total of 10.
All right. So Rai helps Vajra. They're both up there, just kind of like moving the rocks to the side, while Calia was blasting them, making them smaller, easier to like push to the side. All right, now you have Teraval and Voltaire still. So luckily you do have 5 people, so it makes it a little bit easier.
I see them moving the smaller rocks, and I'll go up and help them using athletics.
Okay. All right.
Wow, those are some good rolls.
Yeah, really
Wow.
good.
We might clear this in one day.
I guess I will just use my amazing athletics then. I'll just fly over there with
Don't fuck
Fly
it
over
up because
there.
it's close. It's really close to making it in one day.
I'm just gonna, struggle and really pick up one of those rocks.
I can tell you
I
real
got one of
quick.
them.
Plus. You're at 67 right now. All right, you guys, you make it. You make it. Everybody's effort, everyone's pulled effort, like goes together, and you're able to clear the rocks. And like, luckily, like the next group wasn't gonna have to deal with them because you actually cleared them out. I would have actually made the next. I would have actually made the next party deal with it if you didn't clear it. All right, so you guys managed to clear them one day, and then you get a nice, comfortable camp inside of the cave. So, go ahead and deduct your rations from today and tomorrow. I mean, today and yesterday. Sorry, I don't know if I told you that to deduct the rations from yesterday.
Oh no.
I think you
And then you regen your 1 mana as well.
So it takes 40 rations per day for food units.
Sorry,
40 units.
it is 40 to cook if you're gonna cook. So are you guys gonna use a camping? Someone's gonna use a cooking action.
Right, I'll use my culinary kit.
Yeah, the culinary kit makes it so it's 40 regular food to food units basically, which is equivalent to 20 gold clim. So it's more efficient. It's like half price basically compared to rations.
And I guess there's no point in us using 3 kits at the same time because
You guys all have culinary kits. Yeah.
I think
Well,
yeah,
one of you
yeah.
should probably use a camp kit. Whoever has the camp kit probably wants to use that for their turn.
I'll
and
use
then-
the camp kit.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume that you guys are gonna culinary kit and camp kit every turn. Isn't Teraval a pixie using athletics? Yeah, but again, magically enhanced athletics, right? So if you really think about it, like Teraval's like basically grabbing the rocks using magic and pushing them to the side.
I mean, you can
Yeah,
take
well,
like
it's
a
magic.
coffee
Rations
mug.
don't use burden, not when you're in your backpack. No. The only time that they use burden is if you put a ration in your pocket to eat in the middle of combat.
I was picking up
Teraval
very
has
key
Kari
rocks.
on his side.
Yes.
Well, if you're going to cook, I'm just going to lend you
It's per person, by the way. The food is per
my fresh
person.
meat.
It's 20 food units. Oh, sorry, 40 food units per person. Okay. All right. You guys got it? Next is a new model. Is I use this for tabletop? All right. All right. You guys ready? You guys move on. So just pack up your camp and you continue down into the pass.
Ready to go.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you guys continue on, and you head to like you get to this very, very narrow part in the pass. This is usually a quite sketch area. There's basically a super narrow walkway that has a chain that is like basically drilled into the rock, and and you look up at this narrow pass, but the chain is completely like iced up because of the blizzard. You look down to the side, and it's like at least 100-foot drop down. What do you guys do?
Frozen chain.
Oh,
So there's
can you
a
explain
small
the chain again.
yes. So you're see how like how in the image you can see like the walkway is kind of cut into the side of a mountain. Now the part that you're coming up to has less than a 5-foot space, but there are somebody basically hammered chains into the side of the mountain and like screwed them in. So there's basically a long single chain that is held up by these screws that are put into the mountain. And typically adventurers would hold on to this chain and you'd kind of shimmy your way across so you don't fall down, which is like a 100-foot drop basically into the valley below. Normally, it's like, it's kind of sketch, but you just kind of like shimmy your way across it. But this time, the chains are completely iced over
Slippery.
because of
Can
the
I-
blizzard.
Can I make a physics check to see if I can use my lightning magic to warm up the chain? I assume it's a metal chain.
It is, yes. It is a metal chain.
All right.
You say physics? You have fucking physics? You have common knowledge physics expertise?
Yes, I have common
You
knowledge.
fucking
physics.
freak. Alright, roll it.
Oh, of course I roll it now.
You think you can do it?
Wow.
Yeah, you think it'd work?
Okay.
I look
Why
at
wouldn't it?
Rye. I look at Rye and I pull a torch out. We can try this first.
That wasn't what I was going to do.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, all Raijin look the same to you, Voltaire?
Yeah, what the hell? What I was
I
going to
don't
do
know,
is,
I can't-
how is it frozen over? Is it frozen stuck to the wall?
No, it's
Or-
basically like the chains have like ice built up on it from the flurries. The flurries and then the melt and then the freeze. It's basically ice, just actual
Right.
like ice on the chains, basically.
Could I like tie a loop of rope around it? And then tie a...
You could, but again, so the way that it's held in is there's the chain, and there are these looped what's the word for them? There's a word for it. There's basically like a looped screw, and then the chain is going like through the loop. So if you did tie like a rope around it to like shimmy over, you have to untie it and then tie it to the next segment and then push over.
Mm.
Which, I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, you can do that.
I mean, yeah, tie a rope around my waist and then just throw that rope over the sections that are...
Yeah, and then you'd have to
But I
untie it at each section and then
No,
retie
not tie,
it.
just I'm getting on MS Paint for a second.
You're basically just putting a rope over it and holding on to that,
Yeah.
like to both ropes, basically. And then when you get to the next segment, you're basically undoing that and putting on the next area. Yeah, I mean, you could do
Yes,
that.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
sure, you could do that. Yeah. But I mean, you know,
It's sketchy, but
It seems
is what it
complicated.
is.
I think we can melt the ice. We can either use the fire wand or electricity.
Okay, then melt it then.
I just wave the torch again.
Okay.
How long is melting ice with a torch in this
Yeah.
environment gonna take?
Unfortunately, I think we couldn't reach the other side with the torch, which is why we would want a wand or magic to melt the whole thing at once.
okay, you gonna go for it?
All right. Sure. What do I roll to use magic to melt? Lightning magic.
You could either use, I suppose, your focus to like hit it, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just focus.
Just bring Dakari a free action.
Yes.
All right. This
She
is
always
a
accepts
focus
it
roll.
as a free
Okay.
action.
You hit. So you're just lightning bolting it basically with the, I guess, the Raijin basic lightning bolt, or wait, what are you
Raijins
using?
don't have lightning bolts.
What are you
Well, I'm an
using?
electromancer, so
Oh, you electromancered it. Okay, so
yeah.
you hit the chain.
Mhm.
With a thunderous roar, your lightning goes through the air, strikes the chain, and you see just the entire chain like light up, and then you see the ice on it like crack, and then shatter off as like there's smoke rising from the chain from the steam. You think it'd probably be a good idea to wait a little bit for it to cool down, but then you think you got it.
Okay. Light work.
All right, so you guys wait. Well, you guys wait like an hour, and then you go ahead and make the pass.
I'm still doing my rope thing.
Okay,
Maybe we should tie our ropes to each other just in case, so we can.
so you can all fall together. The funny thing is can't Teraval just fly across? Just like I'm not a part of this shit.
Teraval could just fly.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys are so worried.
Teraval, you can just carry me, right?
Great.
All right,
I'll
All
cheer
right.
at them from the side, giving them moral support.
I suppose what Teraval could do if he flies across, he can put another rope over there,
all right.
anchor us.
So you guys go ahead and head and
Yes.
just you guys do the shimmy across it with
How-
the chain. Yes.
Shimmy
How long?
Yeah, I'm gonna shimmy
Yeah.
across.
Yeah, I'll shimmy across.
You guys all make it safely to the other side. It was a little scary, but you guys made it.
Great.
The wind
Until
howls in the
foot
valley
drops.
below.
100-foot drops are always a scary thing.
And then the fucking goats are up there just kind of walking along the side of the mountain like no big deal.
It's food.
All right.
You wingless folk must really have to worry about this a
So
lot.
you guys go ahead and camp now on the other, like somewhere along the other side.
I'll say,
As the
yeah,
blizzard dies down, I mean, as the snow dies down, the weather starts to get a little bit better. So go ahead and
I'm
deduct
gonna
your rash. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to say to a Teraval, and you don't worry about 100-foot drops when flying suddenly stops. Wouldn't it? You're quite brave for a one with wings.
It's best not to think about things like that.
Oh, did you say that the goats were nearby?
They're like kind of on the cliff, like on the like here, on these little cliff sides. They're like kind of on there, on the other side.
Does someone want to go
Across the sheer
hunting?
drop.
Oh, across the sheer drop. Okay. never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, we could still do it. We could still hunt. We have a ferry to go collect.
You can try,
The
but
real
it's gonna
question
take
is-
you another day if you'd like to attempt it.
We should go
Just
while
saying.
the weather's clear.
Right.
Yes,
we don't wanna be
that's
stuck
actually
here.
just get out of pass.
All
Right.
right.
Less dangerous.
So
keep going.
you guys rest for the night, and then you wake up early in the morning and you head on.
Teddy.
So the next day, you make good pace, and you find your way heading down like you're heading down the pass now, and the weather is starting to get more and more mild as you head down the pass. The snow is less thick, until you finally make your way kind of to the edge of the forest. So let me move you guys there. Oops. Actually, I'll describe it later. So you make your way into like the edge of the forest. So now it's nighttime on the, I guess it's the fourth day, right? On the fourth day, you make it to the edge of the forest. You're walking in, and you're like, this is great. We'll camp in the forest. That way we're not kind of exposed to like the cold. And as you're getting ready to set up for camp for the night, you spot a warm glow flickering through the last of the Sarge's pass's rocky outcroppings, like kind of on the edge between the two zones. What do you guys do?
About a warm glow.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I would like to make a perception check so I can
Go
tell.
for it.
I would like to do that too. If I can. Let me.
Sounds like another party might have set up camp.
You hear the sound of light chatter and the faint aroma of roasted meat swirling through the cool evening breeze. Continue.
Huh.
Another party? About how far away are they from us?
About like 100 feet, not too far.
100 feet.
Camping awfully
That
close.
checks actually a 14. I missed the perception. It's not a 19. That was
It's
the one I
fine.
missed.
It's fine. It's fine.
We should go over and greet them, let them know that we're in the area.
We're accepting donations
like
for the
the-
Church of Kari.
Does anyone
Well,
have
no.
any sort of scrying? I would like to know who they are before we go and meet them.
Would y'all like me to go ahead and tell them?
Right.
See if I
Or maybe you can sneak closer? See if they're armed or anything like that? Yeah.
I'm in plated armor.
Yeah. Right. We can hear you. Calia, do you want to maybe sneak over close and just see if they're armed or if their affiliation by any chance?
Certainly. I can take a good look. Stealth is my specialty.
You guys are gonna go?
I'm
Who's
gonna
Yeah.
go.
You're
Yeah,
going
I'm
by
still-
yourself, Calia, or
Everybody
you guys
else.
gonna sneak
Tell me.
up, or you
And-
guys just gonna walk up?
Oh, she's
if
gonna
you-
sneak.
Sneak, yeah.
I'll go with you, but not sneaking.
Okay.
And I'll sit on your shoulder.
Okay.
I
As
guess
you
I'll
guys
follow
walk
along.
up, You see, as you step closer, you see three.
Hide.
As you step closer, you see 3 figures around the small fire. Their tents arranged in a semicircle. They notice as you approach, but there's no hostility, just mild surprise. One of them stands up, her armor reflecting in the firelight. Evening, travelers. You all look about as weary as we feel. If you don't mind company, come share our fire. We caught a goat not too long ago, plenty to go around.
We would love to join you. This
That's
must be a
mighty kind of
meeting
ya.
destined by Kari.
I'm gonna look a bit surprised when Teraval says that, and he says, I will say, sure. I'll join you.
All right.
These folks seem friendly.
Sure, I guess we walk over.
All right.
Can I insight check her?
Which one, the knight?
The one that said that they were looking for company.
Sure. Go for it. She seems like a very pure-hearted knight girl.
Okay. I'll just nod my head and follow along with the rest of the group.
The cat
great.
boy says, "Believe me, nothing beats fresh goat after days of trail rations. We've got enough for you too, if you're friendly, that is." He kind of like puts a hand on his dagger, and then the girl with the mushroom hat says, "We noticed your footsteps. It's been quiet, but the night's always better with more voices, strength in numbers and all."
I agree.
Oh, I agree.
I also agree.
So you're gonna set up your camp with them and eat the goat?
Yeah, I'll
Set up my.
share-
Yeah.
Go
I
me with
won't eat the
vegetables
goat.
sounds really good, and I'll share some of my vegetable rations.
All right.
Vegetable.
Okay.
I'll just eat my
Alright.
regular ration.
Are y'all from Mirane?
Okay. So anyway, for those of you that ate the goat, you don't spend any rations for tonight. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
The goat was still it was
yeah.
okay. It was okay.
It was
They just
okay.
roasted it. They roasted it like they have the little camping kit, like culinary kit like you guys, but it was okay. It was just like some roasted goat. It wasn't like special.
All right.
Listen,
Anyway, the night girl, she introduces herself. She says, "I'm Lena, Knight of the Crescent Lily. Well, ex-knight technically. Now I'm just wandering sorta. I'm a wandering sword, I suppose." And then the cat boy goes, "My name's Jasper, at your service. Scout, rogue, general cat about town. If you catch me rummaging through your saddlebags, please don't stab me. Just kidding. It's a joke. I'm a rogue." And then the girl goes, "Fleur's my name. I studied mycomancy at a small woodland enclave. People find it odd, but mushrooms have so much to teach us if you listen." All right, what do you guys want to do?
Can you repeat their
I'm
names
gonna-
again? It was Jasper and.
Lena is the knight, Jasper is the cat boy, and Fleur is the mushroom girl.
I'm Teraval. I'm a priest. You may have heard of me in town. We're heading into the astral line to investigate and hopefully bring forth more information in order to protect future adventurers.
Okay.
Voltaire steps in and introduces himself. "I'm Voltaire, and I'm here to protect those and spread the word of Kari."
Lena does a little religious sign that she's a follower.
I am Bry, and I come seeking enlightenment in the Astralands.
Anyone else want to introduce themselves, or you guys are good?
Calia Bell. Pleasure to meet you all. By the way, are you all from Mirane?
Yes. Yes, we're from Mirane. We're going out on an expedition right now.
Ah. By the way, on your way back, there's a cave that we just cleared out. Feel free to make tunnel.
They said, "Oh, we were going through that, like, we tried to go through that cave, but we just didn't have enough people to move all of the rocks over." And then they seem a little like the mushroom girl seems a little bit sad when she mentions that.
Well, smaller groups attract less attention.
Did you lose someone on the trip? I introduce myself and ask the question.
Lena, the knight gives you a sad smile. She says, "Actually, we used to be 4 in this party. Our friend Isabel was a paladin, just like you. A real beacon for us. We lost her a couple weeks ago. Fiends." Then Jasper, his ears flatten, and he says, "They were these weird spherical monsters. I swear they deflected normal blades like they were nothing. Any metal weapon just bounced right off of them. I watched Isabel's swords glance off as it hit, as if it hit solid steel. We'd never encountered that before." And Fleur says, "I recognize signs of astral regeneration. They seemed to heal from our hits if we hesitated. It wasn't natural, definitely fiends. Probably like a lesser Kratos, but deadly enough to overwhelm even her."
I'm sorry for your loss.
Lena says, "Yeah, they caught us off guard. Isabel gave her life so the rest of us could escape. It was a rude awakening." She clenches her fist. "Fiends. I hate them. I'm gonna kill every single..."
You know what?
You should
go out there and kill every single one of them. Make them...
A distant Tatakaye in the background.
All right. Vajra looks over his notes from the expedition. Would you happen to know where you encountered these fiends? We'd like to avoid them if at all possible.
Fleur says, "Yeah, I can tell you." She draws a circle in the dirt and she approximates the area where the orbs were spotted. So now you have a map for avoiding these fiends in particular.
I'll make a note of that on my using my cartographer's kit.
Yeah, sure.
Are we in collision course with that area, or?
You're actually gonna miss it. You based on your trajectory, basically. You don't have to reroute, but basically, it makes sure that you don't go to that area. If you utilize that information, basically, you can guarantee that you skip these fiends.
Oh, great, thanks. I'll share my notes on how to get back through the cave and back to Mirane if you need.
All right, they take and they thank you for it. Lena, she smiles warmly and she says, "Please stay safe. If you choose to pass here through here, though, be ready. I know you'll probably skirt around it. That's good. We'd hate to hear of more lives lost to those abominations." And Jasper raises an eyebrow and he looks at you guys. "Make no mistake. If your gear is untested or if you don't have a trick up your sleeve, you might as well be offering them free souls."
Souls?
Sorry, that was grim.
Cool.
And and then basically they what's her name? Fleur basically says, yeah, they had some kind of lightning attack, and every time they hit us, the next hit stung even more.
Lightning, you say?
Calia.
Vajra Vajra looks over the notes on the ball monster that we got from other adventures in Mirane. Sounds somewhat similar.
It's probably the one.
Yes.
I would be surprised if they weren't the exact same.
Do you guys want to talk about anything else?
No, I'm just gonna roll an art check to recite some poetry about some stories, because we're sharing our fire.
You're gonna cheer them up because they're sad because their paladin girl died.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say a prayer for her.
I got 20. Aww.
The fighter girl appreciates the prayer, and yeah, they listen to your poem, and you guys just kind of chatted out throughout the night. The fire crackles. Lena offers, the warm goat to each of you. It's tender and smoky. It's better than the rations, but it's still. This isn't like high class food. This isn't like food in the cities.
I'm gonna share a bit of the vegetables to go with the goat for the party.
Okay, you guys
Food.
make a nice stew together, and you guys have a great time. You guys feel well rested. You guys had a great night. So You guys all finish your meals and you camp together in like relative safety because there's like a bunch of you. You guys were able to get good rest. All right. Anyway, so the night passes, and you guys say your goodbyes. The trio wave goodbye to you, and they head off in that direction, the direction that they're going, and then you guys are left in the campfire's glow.
You take care now.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Lana
Have safe
says,
travels.
"It's as they leave." Lana says, "It's good to meet kindred spirits. Even these rough roads, feel a little bit less lonely." Fleur says,
right.
"May the force watch over you. I sense your destinies are bright. Just be vigilant." And Jasper says, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Or if you do it better." Then he leaves.
Rai is going to laugh at that, and as he's laughing, I'm going to make a perception check because
All right.
Fleur and the knight were nice, but just checking Jasper if didn't take anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it, I guess. Inventory check.
Perception.
He didn't take it. He didn't take anything. He was just joking with you because he's a rogue.
That tells me that I will do everything that Jasper does all the time.
All right. You guys ready to
Be
head out?
safe.
Anything else at
Be
the
safe
camp?
and let Kyrie watch over you.
The
Okay,
the
no, I
night
can't.
girl, she nods her head as a follower. All right. You guys continue on now?
Yeah, let's go.
By the way, I just realized Discord did the thing.
What
Fucked
thing?
up my voice. It fucked up my voice settings. My voice is going through my headphones and not my mic.
Oh, I see.
I fixed it now. Anyway, shall we continue, my friends?
Okay.
Onwards and ever and onwards.
Into the forest.
Well,
All right. You guys head into the corewood. A gentle hush blankets the corewood. Wait, let me change the music.
oh, is there?
I should have
Oh,
a
that is
better
music?
soundtrack. Well, no, it's for me only for this stream. You guys can play whatever musics you want.
Okay, I'm just gonna play some Metal Gear Rising then.
A gentle hush blankets the corewood, a far cry from the biting chill of the Sarjas Pass. Here the air holds a soft dampness as the sunlight filters through the towering canopy of pine and oak, whose branches intermingle overhead like entwined hands. Moss clings to every trunk, a silken tapestry shimmering in the dappled light. A soft breeze stirs the leaves, painting dancing shapes across the floor, like shadow puppets that seem almost alive. The mild mist hangs just above the undergrowth, swirling around your legs with each step. The subtle aroma of rich soil and faint wildflowers nestles in your lungs, accompanied by the distant birdsong, delicate and ethereal, as though even the wildlife keeps a respectful hush in this tranquil grove. In the distance, you can see fallen logs. Rogs, wow, holy shit. That was very, very Asian. Draped in vivid green, crowned by tiny luminescent fungi that wink in and out like fireflies under the shade. Despite the soft elegance, there's a peculiar undercurrent tugging at you, like a half-formed whisper at the edge of a thought. Something in the forest silence feels watchful, as if the very trees were taking breath and listening. Now and again, the breeze carries small glowing motes, spores perhaps, or fairy wisps, that drift lazily through each shaft of sunlight. It feels simultaneously serene and electric, a realm perched at the boundary of enchantment, asking you to tread softly. All right.
Tread softly, I will.
As you walk through
Such
the
a lovely
forest with your
place.
weary faces, you continue through the corewood's early light. A gentle breeze rustles the branches overhead, letting beams of sunshine break through. But the strange knot tugs at your stomachs. Isabel's fate lingers like a ghost, reminding you of how fragile any adventurer's life can be. Continue on.
Should we take some samples? This seems like an interesting place. And those mushrooms, I've never seen anything like them before.
Do you have a research kit?
Yes, I do.
If you wish to do some searching, I'll stand watch.
You find a little bit of the glowing mushrooms, but it seems like as you get closer, they kind of actually stop glowing, as if they know you're there. But you find a couple of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh and say that the mushrooms seem to have a sense of humor.
You take a couple.
Yes, I take a couple.
All right.
Do my research bit.
Okay, you
Yeah, I think
gather
we can eat those.
you gather 50 units of samples.
Okay.
The sample is called it's just a generic mushroom sample, basically. It's not really anything special. All right. However, so you guys camp for the night. You guys are deducting rations, right? You didn't deduct if you ate, you don't have to deduct rations from last night. But anyway, so you guys are gonna continue on. So you guys, now this is a new night. So you guys sleep now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this
yeah,
time you
yeah.
have no company.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah.
We have each
Okay.
other and Kari.
All right.
All right, we'll deduct our food.
Okay. You continue on the next morning, right? Along your path?
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
This adventure
You
is
continue
from every night
walking.
with
You
some
continue walking until you find a break in the canopy, which reveals an enchanting glade. Hundreds of soft, round, white balls swirl in a gentle breeze in the grass. Sunbeams catch the pale white color, making them seem to glow faintly. Nearby, there are a bunch of fallen logs and cut tree stumps. What do you guys want to do?
Deliberately cut? Like, do they?
Oh.
I'm gonna walk up to them. Do they look like they were cut with an axe?
They just look like they just fell over basically at some point.
Oh, okay then.
Does anyone recognize what these white balls are?
But nearby
Yeah,
on
they're
those nearby on those tree stumps, as you look at it, because you walked up to them, you see lacquer-like mushrooms, deep brownish and red in color, and they look kind of like polished wood. The setting feels peaceful
Does
but
look
also
interesting.
delicate, as if disturbing these mushrooms would ruin nature's artwork. All right, what do you guys want to do? It's two different things here.
I'm not gonna tell them about this. I appreciate nature. I'm gonna just let this scene be.
All right. Anyone
I'm not
else?
gonna tell them about that.
You said the wood was lacquer-like?
The mushrooms.
Oh, the mushrooms.
Yeah. But there's
Oh,
also
what are
these
these white
these
balls?
giant balls on the ground. These giant white balls on the ground.
Okay, can I investigate one of the giant balls?
Sure.
Try to see if I can figure out what they are.
Go ahead.
Okay, what should I...
Whatever you can justify.
Alright, I
Will
will
give them assistance if I can.
use magic. Hold on, let me find my roll.
I like to use sense magic.
Mhm.
Just to see if there's magic around here.
Magic. Oh, my rolls are terrible today.
Can't be as bad as the guy who got fucking 3x crit in a row. That was hilarious.
Jesus.
You don't
I guess I'll roll the
notice
same
you
since I'm
don't
helping
you
them.
don't notice any magic in the mushrooms. They seem, other than like the the ambient magic, it's just kind of just
Okay.
mushrooms.
Oh, I mean the
Or
balls.
puff
the
balls, I mean. The balls. They're just balls.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay. I'd like... I'm tempted to take a sample of the balls if they're not magical.
Okay.
Rai is gonna kind of put his hand on Vajra and say, I don't know, we don't need to take everything we see now, do we? I'd rather just leave this place alone.
Alright. Well, I'll just write my notes about
Right.
what we saw.
What?
Oh,
Can I
Support
mark
some
this
notions,
place? Can I mark this place down on the map?
You can make a map
Yeah.
to it, yeah. Just
Okay.
call it map to forest glade, basically. Then put like 005 on it, so then they'll know what glade it is.
Teraval's going to use survival to try and gauge if the balls are some sort of spore or some
Sure.
other thing that naturally occurs.
That is a good roll to do. Teraval, you know that these are a very, very common food mushroom. They're called puffballs. They're usually cooked in butter and just like stir fried.
Oh yeah, these are puffballs, everyone. You can cook them in butter, and they're great.
They're very
We could
commonly
use
eaten.
use some
Really?
extra food, especially on this long trip.
So this here is food.
Yes.
Rye
Wow.
seems to be holding his tongue like he doesn't want to, but he's not going to stop anyone.
Well, how about we collect some? It
Sure.
never hurts to have more food.
You can go ahead and if you guys want to actually collect it.
Standing.
I'll
a
just go
bit
ahead
far-
and keep watch on the
right.
surrounding forest.
What do
Whoever
you roll
has
to-
the best roll can just direct everyone on how to do it. So
Or
survival, I would guess. Yeah.
So
I
these
guess.
aren't like super complicated. Like these mushrooms are fairly common. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a difficult you don't need to be like a special gatherer in order to like know exactly how to get them. Like basically people know how to do it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright. Then yeah, we don't need much of a roll. I'll just collect some.
It's like some of like the harder alchemical ingredients and stuff, you have to like know how to harvest it specifically, but like for things like this, it's pretty easy.
I'll collect some as well.
All right.
Throw it in my backpack.
Go ahead and whoever's gonna direct people on like how to actually cut them, like let me get a
Oh,
roll.
that's the best.
My survival
that's
is
survival.
0, so not me.
I have a total bonus of 11. I think yours is higher, right, Calia?
No, I don't have survival. You should roll. I got perception.
I'll go ahead and roll survival to help them then.
Yes.
Don't nat one.
Nice.
That was a nat 20.
All right.
Easy.
All right. You gather all the mushrooms. You do an incredibly good job at doing that. You leave just you leave just enough. Like, you know, as a person who does survival, you know, like leaving a couple here is a good idea. That way, like there can be more in the future. So you gather just enough what you need, but you gather them so efficiently that you don't waste anything. You don't accidentally cut it wrong. You only get the good ones, and you end up with 1,500 units of food.
Mushrooms.
Of puffball mushrooms.
Puffball mushroom. Putting that in my inventory.
It's food,
Ah.
yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So
And
you just want to
you-
split it up 5 ways?
Sure,
Yeah,
that would be
go-
300
Sure.
for everyone.
300 units of puffball mushroom.
And definitely mark that down on the map.
Yep.
I already did.
I actually gave you guys a bonus because of the good roll. It was actually supposed to be 1,000. All right. You guys ready?
Okay.
You guys gonna head on
Yeah.
out? All right, so you guys camp for the night again.
know.
So go ahead and deduct your food.
Do we want to go ahead and try some of these puffballs?
No, they're fresh.
Sure.
Of course.
All right. You guys
Yeah,
eat them,
no
and
shit.
they're
All right, sure.
delicious. Very umami with a hint of sweetness. A little bit of a nuttiness to it.
I'm so. I don't know that much
This
about
isn't
food.
really
I don't
like
even
good
know-
food though, so I can't give you like an epic description. It's kind of
Experiment.
okay. I mean, it's good. It's better than rations, but it's not.
You know, mix it with other foods.
Yes.
Right.
I do not know what umami tastes like. I keep hearing that word.
It's
I'm like,
just
I don't know what that
savory.
is.
Like it's like meaty and
Savory,
savory.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
All right.
like puffballs with veggies. That would sounds actually kind of good.
All right. Continuing on. This is what day 7.
Let me check my notes.
Yeah, you guys didn't.
Yeah.
There were a lot
Yes,
of
day
a lot
7.
of opportunities for you guys to get stuck and have to spend an extra day, but you guys didn't. You
So
guys
far-
Great
passed
time.
them all.
So far, we're just having a lot of good food on
Unfortunate.
this
I mean,
adventure.
what?
It's almost like
Sorry.
respecting nature as a whole is just generally a good idea. I'm not touching things I don't need to touch.
Nature offers violence, and
You just have to touch it respectfully.
with just have to caress nature. You gotta know where to put the fingers.
B7.
Okay. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys camp for the night and you head out. Okay. You guys continue north through the Corewood. You push aside the dense undergrowth as you continue forward, and it reveals a clearing. And you see a circular metal dome rising amidst the thick tree trunks. Vines are coiling around its frame, and the surface is pitted with rust. And at the base, a heavy iron door stands as if daring you to approach.
My rogue senses are tingling.
This is what you guys see.
All right, let's investigate this.
I'm gonna
like to-
raise my shield. Anybody that has good perception, if you want to come with me.
Yes, I
I
like
don't
to
have
sense
perception.
magic.
I don't have good perception, but I am brave.
I have good
What more can you ask?
The only perception I need is my face.
Before
I
we
perceive
get
the
too
threat to my
close-
face.
Yeah, before we get too close, I want to use survival to see if I notice any tracks around the door to see if anyone's been using this as some sort of
Sure.
base.
Go ahead. You don't
Nope.
seem to notice any tracks or anything.
As I get closer, I would like to pop sense magic and see if there's any magical effects around here. Looking for traps.
Sure thing.
Would that be a perception or magic?
Magic, if you're using magic to detect. Perception is if you're using your eyes.
Ooh. Could I do perception first and then magic? To look for two different types of traps?
You could, yeah. Sure. Thank you for the follows.
Alright.
Thank you.
I'll look for mundane traps first.
Okay.
Oh. I'll just discipline it and get a 23.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll use a discipline,
Okay.
and that will be a 23 then.
10 plus, you had 13. 13
Yes.
perception. Okay. you don't notice any traps, but what you do see is you see on the side of the door is an artifice panel for the door, and it's into the side of the little nook, like here, right here, and it's faintly corroded. And then you look up, and the dome of the top is like it's swallowed by this snaking greenery, and it's really quiet, as if like this is like a place that is trapped in time.
None of y'all would
Oh.
happen to have any shells, would you?
I am carrying some extra shells.
Ooh.
Also,
See.
are any of you skilled in artifice at all? I can't say that I am.
Fortunately, I am not.
You just inserted, right? Isn't
You
that all
see,
artifice?
you see a little spot that looks like you could put a shell in there.
Like, I've never used artifice in my life, but that's how all the artificers describe it. You just plug a shell in.
Yep.
All
I
right,
believe so.
I'll use one of my shells and plug it in.
All
Why
right.
not?
You plug it in.
I'll put my hand on their shoulder. Can I like ready an action to pull them back if I need to?
You put in the shell, and the the door rumbles to life. Arcane runes and circuitry like flood up the door and they come up. They make like different angles as they continue to travel up in this web of like arcane energy. And they seem to be filling the door on its way to open. But as you do this, from the corner of your eye, you see these small forms that they're barely visible in the half light, like living shadows, and they jump out at you from behind. Now you roll initiative.
Combat.
Rye is pulling out his axe and he says, "This."
Who was at the door? That was Calia
Vajra.
and Vajra were at the door, and then I guess you guys.
I was
over
right
here.
behind whoever put the shell in.
Okay.
Yeah. So Voltaire was behind Vajra.
All right.
Ready to pull me away.
An encounter start action.
All right. Go for it.
Weapon maintenance on my heavy battle axe. So it's got a +1 artisan focus to power and focus.
We're not surprised, are we?
No, but then they move just because they moved up before you got in. All right.
Our initiative is focus or agility, right?
Yeah, let me set a thing for you.
Yeah.
It is 1d4 plus agility.
If cute, why must we murder?
It used to be hard agility, but we changed it to 1d4 plus agility. Because Baldur's Gate did that and it was a great idea.
Also, encounter.
Hold on, I gotta remove all. Oh, wait, 1 second. I gotta remove everyone first. Okay, re-add yourself. Sorry. Here, I'll add you guys.
Turn. Let's see. I got a 10.
There you go. I added everybody. Go ahead and roll
Thank you
add
kindly.
it. Does everybody add it? See, Voltaire has a 6. I'll add it for you. Oh, you can do it. You guys add it yourselves.
Well, you look at these little critters here.
Dark shadows. I've not heard of these.
Mm.
Well, they're quite adorable. Hope they're not too hostile. Oh my god.
I'm probably some sort of predator attracted to the energy of the building or the shell.
A 1 initiative, right?
Yep.
Got caught.
Wait, did that not add your +4 to it?
It did not, but I still rolled a 1.
So what is yours is 5?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go.
Ready to go.
Does encounter start on your first turn or just on the start of the?
It's a start, so you can use it like right now.
Okay, I'll activate my heavy mage armor.
All right.
So that's -3 max RP.
Anyone else using an encounter start?
Oh. I don't believe the aura is encounter start, is it?
No. It's just an aura.
Yeah.
Oh, am I unable to change my character anymore?
You should be able to. Oh, you should be able to. You own the token, unless someone else put it in for you.
Oh, I just noticed aura is not.
Oh, I'm just using the wrong. I'm using the wrong button. Never.
Okay. You guys ready? Oops,
Yeah.
I'll put this
Yes.
Let's
here
go.
for everyone. Okay, I'll put it down here actually. Okay, Calia, your turn. A bunch of shadowy creatures are running at you. They look like little gremlins. They're little humanoids made out of the shadows. They have their fingers are incredibly long, and they're dashing straight at you guys. Their red beady eyes can be seen through their shadowy forms, and they have these long ears that come down their back.
Okay.
They're not making any noise. They're just running. You don't hear them at all, actually.
That's creepy. All right, so it costs 1 AP to draw my wand, yes.
Okay.
Oh, do we get to draw at the beginning for free?
Yes.
Or no?
Draw is a encounter start action
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, then my wand's in my hand.
Then I'll do that.
Oh, okay, then
I think that's if you didn't use an encounter start action, right, Ira? Let me ask Ira. I don't know if Ira's
Oh, you have
watching.
to choose?
Yeah,
Okay.
you do. Yeah. I think draw weapon is a standard encounter start, right, Ira? Let me ask Ira. I don't know if Ira's there. I'm getting type. Yep. So you have to choose. Yeah. It is a standard encounter start action to draw your weapon.
She was your mage armor because you can always draw later.
Right.
Yep.
All right, then my encounter start would be to draw. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend an AP to move over this way. I don't want to be that close to these little fellas.
All right.
And then I'm going to fire at the front one.
Okay. This one. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just a couple light attacks with my fire wand. Oof. Good thing I did light and not heavy. That was a horrible hit. I'm gonna assume that missed.
Yep.
I'll fire it at him again.
Okay. Okay. Hits him.
All right. Now do another light attack for my last attack.
Wow. 1 second. Okay.
Don't take notes on
He
these.
dodges that one, actually.
Okay, and that ends my turn then.
Yep. Okay. Okay, this one. He runs up to you, Rai. He jumps underneath
darn.
you, and he vanishes.
Like, vanished how?
He just vanishes. He like jumped underneath you, and then you don't see him anymore.
He's...
It's in your shadow.
Yeah, that was the first place I was going to check.
And then you feel like a biting sensation coming from nowhere.
Ow!
One second. It does 5 damage. Full pierce sure hit.
Full pierce sure. Oh, okay.
Yucky.
All right. Teraval's turn.
I am going to fire some shots at this one.
Okay.
Oh, we got fire and ice. Let's go.
All right.
I'll fire again. Oh.
So what happens is like right as you're about to do your other attack, this one gets sucked into the other one.
Oh.
And he poofs.
Oh my goodness.
jeez.
He ate his friend.
All right. Well, I guess then
All
I
right,
shoot at the other one.
I'll mark it. All right, go ahead.
I
The
don't
attack
think that
misses.
one hits. Then one more. No,
All right,
that's all I got.
all right. Vajra, your turn.
All right. I will draw my polearm for 1 AP. And then I will use forked lightning for 2 AP. Against these guys are 20 foot apart, right? Okay.
Make a lightning attack.
So
from
that's,
Targets no further than 20 feet apart, dealing wind damage, wind lightning. Inflict static X, so X equals power. Okay.
All right. So the first light attack.
Oh man.
Okay.
I just realized.
Is that one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I realized. Does that one hit? First one.
14. This one? He dodges it.
And then the next one.
He dodges it.
Ooh.
This one's exhausted.
All right, and I'll do with my last AP. I'll do a normal. I will activate shooting form
Okay, Nanaha.
on my polearm, and then do a wand light attack
Okay.
on the one that's exhausted.
All right, go for it. This one right here, right?
Yeah, the exhausted one. Yeah.
Okay. Hits.
Okay.
What element is it? Like lightning or fire? Fire?
It's arcane. It's
Arcane?
arcane by default,
All right.
unless I
Your
change it.
blast your blast of arcane energy like rip through the creature. It seems to go through it, but you see a little bit of the shadow dissipating out the back of it as it hits.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
All right.
All right, that's all my AP.
Okay. This one runs over here and it jumps underneath you and vanishes.
Can I use an attack of opportunity?
No.
My polearm? No?
You actually can't. Attack of opportunity only works when they walk away from you, not towards you.
Oh, walk away. Oh,
unless
okay.
you have a special ability that lets you do that.
No.
Okay. And then you feel a biting sensation.
Ow.
That's a full pierce, sure hit. All right. This one.
Uh,
1 second. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that the one that dove under your shadow, Vajra, before he did, he healed. You could see like him his form regenerating.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. All right, and then, oops, I fucked up. Shit, how much damage was that? Whatever. Okay, and then, sorry. Okay. Yo, Frostbite Piggly, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you for 15. Thank you. All right, so this one walks up to you, Alki, and he is going to heavy attack you. Actually,
Alright.
he's gonna light attack. He light attacks you. 1d. Light attack against you. Oops. Sorry. Light attack. And then that's a damage.
I'll dodge that.
Okay. Light attack. Another one.
I'll dodge that too.
Okay. And then he dives underneath you and vanishes again.
Oh my god, so they can stack.
And then you take 3 sure hit full pierce.
Alright.
All right. That would make it Voltaire's turn. They're all gone.
Yeah. Rye
Does
is
anyone
just
have-
shouting like Rye is just shouting like he has ants in his clothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate my aura of protection,
Okay.
the
Nice.
30-foot radius,
Okay.
and I will spend an AP to use Holy Weapon and have my weapon emit light.
Oh, good idea.
Okay.
And
1 second. I need
Considering-
to look at what the paladin does. Holy weapon.
Just wave the light at your feet and see what happens.
yeah, it's just basically a lantern.
Okay.
I will go ahead and move towards Rye, and that's really all I can do.
As you do, this happens. The creature pops out. All right, that's it. That's what happens.
So that's 2 AP I've used. I'll go ahead and make a light attack against it.
Okay.
That is terrible.
Rip.
That is a nat one.
Double natties. Well, it's good.
All right, right. It's your turn. I think.
Well, I said
Wait, you have
1
one
AP.
more?
I was
You have
going
one
to make one
more? Go
more.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll make one more light attack. Still terrible.
This is unfortunate. All right, go ahead, Rye.
Alright. With looking for them be an action.
You see one right here.
Yeah, but that's where's number two? That's number 2. Where's number 1?
I don't know. Somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my feet and my shadow.
You don't. Okay. You don't notice anything. See your shadow.
Would I be able to
Alright.
yell at him that as I got closer with the light coming from my weapon, that's when the other one popped out?
Sure, you can talk. Talking is a free action.
Yeah. I almost... It seems light might draw them out.
My torch is stuck in my backpack as I'm going to use my one action to draw my weapon
Okay.
and another to move here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to heavy attack this one.
Okay. So wait, tell
So
me.
it's-
Wait, what did you do exactly? Can you repeat it again?
So I 1 AP to draw my weapon,
Okay, so you have what kind of weapon is it?
a heavy battle axe.
Okay, so you have your heavy battle axe in 2 hands. All right.
I move here for 1,
Okay.
and I'm going to say my default method of attacking is lightning damage.
Okay.
So I roll the heavy attack here,
Go for it.
and I rolled it.
It
So,
is a 20.
24 to hit, and I'm going to use my smithing mana to turn that 1 into an 8. So that's
Oh shit. Okay.
13.
That's a fuck ton of
2,
damage, bro.
Yeah, but
22 lightning damage.
Jesus. All right, you hit him. You hit him like very fucking hard, by the way, like really hard.
Cleave my axe right through him and his shadow
He's
material.
still up though, but he seems very like he's not happy with this. He's not cool with this. This is fucked up.
Not as fucked up as what he just did, and that's my turn.
All right, wait, Calia, you went already earlier, right?
Wait, slow down. I need to look at yokai stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 more mana. Is it free action, yokai? Spirit Sync?
Spirit Sync.
I have it here. This is it. It's our. It doesn't have any.
XMP.
Actually.
It's only a mana.
Yeah.
What was it, Ira, for Spirit Sync? Is it free?
It's just mana.
Mana or HP.
No, the
Yeah,
the time cost.
Yeah, it has no stated time cost. Actually, it just says mana.
Why did a bunch of them just reappear?
I don't know. Where'd those guys come from?
Are you sure
It's
they
0
appeared
AP. It's
and
0 AP,
there's
so
not
you can use it
more?
on your turn. You can use it
so
on
I'm
your turn
gonna
for 0 AP. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend 2 mana to get plus 10 temp HP.
Okay.
Oh, full pierce goes through temp HP, doesn't it?
No, wait. No, it does
No?
not.
Who
No.
does? I don't think
No,
Full
no.
Pierce does.
HP is just temp HP is just HP.
All right.
Full pierce only
I'm gonna-
pierces armor.
Gotcha. I'm going to use to get at 10 temp HP.
Okay.
And that's
Anything
my
else?
turn.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's more of them.
My friends,
They're coming from behind.
they're
All
coming
4
from
of these
behind.
jump over here, and they all go around Teraval like this, and then they all dive underneath him and vanish.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then they hit you for a full pierce damage.
Uh-oh.
$16 full pierce damage. Holy fuck, you have 25 HP. Unfortunate.
What happens if you fly up? Can they still get you?
I don't know.
If
Your
well,
turn,
if you fly
Calia.
up, if you fly up, you guarantee that we can't get you.
Right. I think we should all huddle around Voltaire's holy sword so we have the light.
If I'm holding, I can carry a heavy wand in one hand and then pull out something else, right?
You said a heavy wand?
Yeah. Or do I need to put that away?
Yes, but you cannot use the heavy wand, basically. But you can carry it.
Okay.
As
that's
long
fine.
as the weapon in your item in your other hand doesn't require 2 hands, you can do that, yeah.
Okay, I'm pulling out a dagger.
But then you couldn't, for instance, attack with the dagger and then drop it and then use the 2-handed weapon because you already count that hand as used. Basically, does that make sense? It's like
Yes, that makes sense to me.
Okay. Right.
Well, I'm gonna spend 1 AP to move over here. 0 AP to draw my silver dagger.
As you do, a claw comes from underneath Teraval and slashes you.
Oh,
1 second. Uh, 21. 21 light attack.
that does hit me.
6 damage.
Is it full pierce or no?
No, just regular.
Then that would be minus guard, -3 then. And
I imagine like a fucking 2-handed wand has like little handles on the sides. You can hold it like a fucking cannon.
pretty much. This, for the purposes of devastating strike, does this thing have 0 RP?
This guy? No, he's not
Yes,
exhausted. There's a little face if he's exhausted, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll light attack.
That's for static. The Ooh.
No,
I wonder if,
the static didn't hit him. That means that means that another one like moved into him, basically infused into him.
Yeah, he's got a friend in him. I'll light attack him then.
Okay. With what?
Silver dagger, I believe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, silver dagger.
Oh. He dodges. Now he's exhausted.
I'll devastating strike him now.
Oh jeez. All right, go ahead.
Want me to sure hit?
Yep.
And so it's 7 full pierce.
It dies, and the form of the creature basically melts away, and then like kind of it melts away into this kind of black sand that like evaporates, and left behind is like it's like 2 eyes that are gemstones.
Oh, both of them left me, didn't they? They left in a full formed, like a combined form, didn't they?
So a second one didn't appear. This thing's just dead. I guess we'll
Yes,
find out.
I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna yell, "I'm clean. Get Vajra and Teraval."
Okay, and then this is going to be.
I guess I still have 1 more AP, but
Yeah,
I don't know
sure.
what to do with it.
Can you prepare an action? Prepare to
Yeah, I'll
attack next
prepare.
time you see his shadow.
Can I just attack Vajra's shadow?
I
See if something
don't see why
happens.
not. You can do everything, and you can do anything in tabletop.
Hey, we might as well experiment here, guys. Find out that's something
With
we
what?
can do.
With your silver dagger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stab at his shadow, see if that does something.
Okay, go for it.
One attack.
You
Jesus.
stab into the ground and you hit earth.
Okay, so at least we know. Unless I just terribly missed.
Vajra's your turn.
Okay. So I believe I still have 1 on me, so I need to move close. I'll move here next to Voltaire within 5 feet.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nothing. No.
Okay.
It seems that the proximity itself to the light doesn't do anything, basically.
I see.
Can you position yourself in such a way to get rid of your shadow?
How would that work? Well, if the sources of light are here, my shadow's that way? How would I remove a shadow? I guess I would have to cause...
Pull out another torch.
Oh yeah, so I'll spend 1 AP. I do have a torch
Mhm.
that I'm carrying, not in my backpack, but one that I'm carrying.
Okay.
Oh, it costs 2 AP to light the torch.
Okay.
So I'll light the torch and hold it like above my head.
Above your head?
That'll make a shadow below you, I think.
I don't know. I'll light it below myself. Sure.
All right.
That's 2 AP.
No.
All right. I guess that did nothing.
The creature pops out,
No.
No. It
Oh
popped out.
no.
and he's exhausted as well.
All right. So I have 1 AP remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys,
And,
if there's 4 in Teraval and they leave in a combined form,
Mm.
it's going to be big, isn't it?
It's going to be big. All right, and I will attack. I guess I will shooting form, swap it to a melee attack and light attack with my polearm.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't hit.
You miss.
I can't.
The rolls are like so bad. That's like a
Okay.
3. All right, Teraval, you've got a lot of things going on right now.
I do. I do.
You are in danger.
I would like to fly above Voltaire so that the light shines upward and gets rid of my shadow, hopefully.
Good idea.
I don't know how you want to mark me for being above him.
Hold on, let me think about this.
You can just be above me. With Kari's power, we shall overcome.
Actually, that was a good idea. All right.
Oh no, there they are.
He'll find self.
All right, Teraval.
So do they all fall to the ground below me then?
No, they were already on the ground.
Oh, okay.
It
Am I
looks
out of
like.
Am I out of their
getting rid of
range?
him.
I guess we'll find out.
Do you mean for like, are you trying to fly up higher so they can't hit you?
Yeah. Was I high enough so that they're out of my range when they fell?
Well, they were already on the ground, I think is what she said.
Oh. Alright. Well, I am going to... They don't get to, like, attack me if I use a spell next to them, do they?
They do,
Well, you're
yes.
above me,
Yes.
aren't you?
Oh, if you're above, then
Yeah.
no. If you're flying
Okay.
above, then
Yeah, so in that case, I'm going to cure touch myself.
okay, bro.
Yeah, valid.
It felt really
That's
good.
a nice
Okay.
Dirty birdie.
Cure touch always does.
All right.
Must. I wonder how it feels when one cure touch pretty much fully heals you.
All right.
And then I'll use my last AP to fire a light attack at the exhausted one.
This one. All right, it hits. Okay.
Oh no, there's a bunch of them that are about to jump in under people.
The one so on this one's turn, Rai, you take 10 damage as you feel like something biting at you, but you don't know from where.
God, I thought it was.
Yeah, two, right?
Yeah, but they should have left me.
Now this one,
Can heavy attack?
he runs to the edge of the map to escape next turn.
Can I attack opportunity?
You can, yes.
Just a light one.
Fingers crossed.
Oh no, I can't.
This
I
is-
cannot do anything. Like,
Voltaire,
It was
it's your
really
turn.
fast.
To prevent further things from happening, I'm going to go ahead and use Divine Providence for the light.
Holy
I've summoned
fuck.
a bright light in the middle of all
That's
of
a
us.
good idea.
Oh god, okay.
Spirit
Can you
bomb.
draw it?
You can like click on your token and like
Yeah.
add a 30-foot aura.
Just goes
Oh,
flashbang.
you just want me to do that?
Okay, this
The
one
superimposed auras.
this one pops up.
It'll be something like
Oh my
Use one of
god,
these,
my
right?
eyes.
All right.
like that.
Okay.
So would it be what would be the range of it?
It would be
It's 30,
30.
or is it 20?
it's like a
Yeah,
ball.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Is it
It says 30
radius?
feet around you, but it doesn't
Like a
say
30-foot radius.
That's just
30-foot radius
auras on
is-
top of
Yeah, it's
basically
massive,
the area
yeah.
that you already see is the radius of it.
Okay, got it.
It's
All right,
huge.
so it's huge.
So, what do you want to do now?
That's 0 cost, so I will go ahead and light attack the one directly south of me.
Okay, go for it.
Low damage, but 17.
He dodges.
I will make another light attack.
He's exhausted now. Hits.
After the
Okay, so that's 7 damage, and it's holy damage.
Yep, noted.
I will go ahead and light attack it one more time,
Misses.
and one more time.
Losing tight.
All right, noted. All right. Let's see, which one is this one? Oh, is he dead?
That one's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, we'll put him over here. All right. Right, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna heavy attack the one that's exhausted.
Okay.
7.
Misses.
Gonna do it again. 15. So that's a 16 to hit, and then I'm gonna boost the 2 to an 8, so that's 16 to hit, and 15 plus 6 plus 2. 23 lightning damage on the exhausted one.
The shadows fall apart, and left behind is a gem.
Rai just lifts his axe like he's like feeling like a barbarian's rush.
Excellent work, guys.
This one full run to the edge of the map for an escape. It will escape on its next turn, and then
Can I
you have
attack opportunity?
you can, yes, both of you can. I should have 2, I think, 2
Yeah.
attack opportunities if you want.
Now I'm in the air.
I think your light scared them.
All right.
Okay, that he dodges it.
Okay. Teraval, did you want to make an attack as well?
Can I? I'm in the air, so I'm not.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then this one also does the same thing.
Another attack
Yep,
opportunity.
You do get another one, yeah.
And I'll never hit anything ever. In my life.
He dodges that one. He uses a dodge action, so these both are
Okay.
exhausted now. But they're gone at the start of their next turn.
Sorry, the next turn.
Their
Okay.
next turn, yeah.
Do we
This
want
one's
to chase them
dead.
and kill them?
Do we
I'll
even
finish
have
them.
the movement to get to them?
One.
Oh yeah,
This
it
one-
takes a good bit.
This one is gonna run away as well.
I have a pole arm, so I can.
Can I?
Yep, you can. With a pole arm, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in RP to heavy attack for the attack?
You
of
can, yeah.
opportunity?
You can, yeah. You
It's
can use one
one
RP to
RP.
heavy.
Okay, I will go ahead and heavy attack then.
Okay.
Oh,
Both of them miss.
And, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it.
Should be that.
Calia's turn. Last turn of the battle.
Oh, this is the last turn.
Oh, well, this guy. I guess this guy's kind of fucked. I guess because he attacked. Remember, instead of running, he attacked he attacked Rai.
you know, when he was in shadow form.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Who I chase down and nuke this silver dagger?
Can you use your wand and shoot one?
What does it say?
You can.
I could. I'd have to put away my dagger.
Yeah, one of the
Yes,
exhausted
it's zero
ones.
AP.
Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah,
you make
you
a
do,
bunch of
yeah.
light attacks on all the exhausted ones, you might kill them all, right?
I don't think they're that squishy.
Well, try one.
Yeah, I'll put away my dagger and make light attacks.
Okay.
I'll start with that top one there.
Okay.
So, first light attack,
Hits.
second light attack.
Kills it.
All right, then I'll move down to the one below it. So that one. Light attack.
Hits him.
And last light attack. Ooh,
Hits
damage
him.
though.
Okay.
And that's it.
Vajra's your turn. The ass
All
of
right.
Vajra.
Time to clean up. All right. So let us.
I can't believe
turn my pole-
you guys killed my baby so easily.
I'll turn my
Sad.
pole arm to
You're
shooting
just
form.
very clever.
All right, and then I'll light attack
Light of
this
Kari.
one.
Mm-hmm. Hits. Wait, which one did you hit again? The top one?
Yeah,
Which one?
the top. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Hits. Alright. Go ahead. Go ahead, he took damage. He looks very weak.
I will attack him again.
Kills him.
All right, that's 2 AP.
Another gem falls to the ground.
All right, and I'll attack this one, the bottom exhausted one. Another light attack.
This one.
Yeah,
Alright, hits.
and one more light attack. That's probably.
That misses. That misses. The last one does.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Teraval, your turn.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna start by firing light attacks at the exhausted bottom one.
Okay.
11.
Hits him.
Hit him again.
Very hurt. Misses.
Again.
Hits and dead.
And then I'll fire my last light attack at this unexhausted one.
Alright.
Misses.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
This one, he does not like this at all, and he runs the other way.
I'm heavy attack RPing him.
Go for it.
I will also do the same.
I
Alright.
will also do the same.
Oh my god. This guy is so fucked.
So, so 22 lightning damage from me. Unless he dodges or blocks it.
Yeah, I guess we do this in
Hits.
order, right?
Can he dodge a 23?
Actually, before he does that, can I explode the light to daze him?
It doesn't
that
matter.
affects RP.
He's dead. Actually, I think he's dead. See if he blocks. Yeah, he's
Not
dead.
so
He's dead.
fast.
He's dead. Even if he can't block or dodge to evade it.
Both. Okay.
Yep.
Poor little guy.
Voltaire, your
Money.
turn. This guy's left.
It's 20. It's 1 AP to move 20 feet, right?
Yes.
1 to move 20. Yeah.
Okay. It would take 3 AP to get to him. Well, that's all I can do. I'm just going to get right up next to him, and with my last AP, I will light attack. That is a 7. Oops.
It misses. Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you trust your
Rye,
eye, I
last
could still
turn.
react, right?
Last turn, Rye. Can you do it again?
Which one's still alive?
This one.
He's right here.
He's
not exhausted, by the way.
That would take 3 AP to move here, and I only have a light attack. I don't even have fire levels. I'm gonna do light attack. My macro seems to be a bit broken.
Is that all you can do with light attack?
Yes.
Okay.
was the big maintenance. What?
And then 23 plus.
He dodges. He dodges and he runs.
Not dodges.
He dodges and he runs from
wait,
battle.
I have,
When he runs away from us, do we get our attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Well,
We want them dead. They have to die
like
here.
they said, no kill like overkill.
Misses.
RP for another heavy attack.
Wait, what? Wait, you heavy attack. Oh, another one. Yours. Oh, nice. Okay. You hit him pretty hard, but he escapes.
No.
Would have made it if Rye didn't miss, but yeah, he escapes. So you guys have, let's see, 1, 2,
well, whatever.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys have seven of these like red gems, basically.
So
I will
as we
call
start
them
counting them up,
shadow gremlins.
Would it be 8 because one of them was doubled?
she is
Oh my
counting
God,
that one.
this palette
I think
is
it's kind of
causing me
expected.
troubles.
Okay.
I just realized that every fucking fight is paladin. Ugh. All right.
Sorry.
Like I said, I don't look up the encounters. I don't look up the party when I make the encounters. It's on purpose, so that sometimes you just hard counter it, but sometimes you also get hard countered. So it is what it is, you know.
Can someone
Well,
appraise
Rye is
the
kind
light
of
items?
Ari is truly with us.
Yeah. Before we like
Light
pick them
Atari
up
helped
in
us
case they're
persevere.
dangerous.
So you guys found 7 of these gem things. Someone take note of it.
Yes,
I did, yeah. Yeah, but
Okay.
that 7 shadow gremlin gems.
Yep. All right.
They kind of look like bunnies to me, Rye says.
Also,
Oh.
if someone was a bit too slow at saying we should check what these gems do, it might be too late. Calia pricked them up pretty fast. She just sees money.
Ooh, shiny.
So that was 3 to me, I believe it was.
All right.
So encounter conclusion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it all over?
Yep, it's all over. You guys can encounter a conclusion and stuff. There's really nothing to gather. You guys all it is just the gems on the ground, so you can't use the gather function.
Who
I'll
wanted
do-
the three gems? Was that the blacksmith that just wants ore and gems?
No, that was just him counting how many kills he got.
Oh,
All right.
I also
I'll
got.
do lights
I got
on
like
air
4.
on Rye.
Let me know what. Let's care. Okay.
Yeah, lights care on Rye. Heal him for 18.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna draw mana.
Oh,
I
If,
will second wind.
I will also second win
Okay.
because I did not spend any mana.
the encounter's concluded. We get our
Yes.
RP back, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
All right.
goodness, that is
You guys
exactly.
talk about what you want to do real quick. I need to take a pee, so I'll be right back 1 second. All right.
All right.
All right. Be right back.
Okay.